Hey guys, hope you've been having fun, cause I've been having a blast here in K54. Welcome back. Today, before I get into the rallies, I want you to know that I've recorded quite a bit of content these past few days. I've gotten a couple of rallies on screen, but I haven't had the time, unfortunately, to edit out the edit out the boring parts, and present the videos. I will try and do this during this week, so pump a couple of more videos out more frequently, but no promises, cause honestly, real life, it gets in the way daily. Now, before we get on to the rallies and all the stuff you've all been expecting and waiting for, I want you to take a look at the rankings here in K54. Now, as you can see, as far as might ranking, we're like ranked number 7 in K54, and we've got these top guilds that are close to 15 and 16 or 17 billion might. They've got a couple of 1 billion players in there, and they are top as far as fighting out and all that. Now the fact is that, and you can get a picture of what's going on in K54. The coalition, the coalition on both sides is formed as following. Now MIP, SOK, R1, FRX, and SK1, we are up against BSB, RPR, and KOS. These are basically the top factions here in K54 that are battling it out. Unfortunately, although Wonder Wars was a blast, I didn't get enough reports from the rest of the coalition, so I couldn't make much of a video out of it. Plus, Wonder Wars will be starting in a couple of hours from now, so this video will be up already after the second round of Wonder Wars. I want you to take a small look, quick peek at troops killed. As you can see, even though we are ranked 7 in might, we're actually ranked number 2 in kills, and only like 54 million kills away from rank 1. I think yesterday we were, few players moved out, new ones came in. It's no big deal, we will get number 1 again. I can't remember at the moment, I can check it if you would like. We are ranked, as far as troops killed in world rankings, we are number 19, even though in might we are ranked 108, which is out of the top 100. So you can see that we are basically a fighting guild and a guild that loves to war, so it's all cool, and that's why I can get a lot of rallies and footage out. So now let's go on to the rallies and the exciting part. Here we go with the first rally. I don't remember where I was at this time, either work or at home, sitting around, so I was able to get on game at the moment, and I saw that we were going to be rallying someone. I poured it in, as you can see in the video, and we were going to be rallying Fluffy IMPI, as you can see, a 340 million might player from RPR. So we basically poured into their hive and decided we would take out as many as we can find offline, unsheltered, and etc. Anyway, the fact is, and this is the reason why I left this in here, is that when you port into rally an enemy, you must always make sure to use camps. The reason is you don't want someone porting right behind you on the enemy side. Either it's one of his guildmates or one of the people from their coalition. The fact is, you don't want people getting close to you and being able to immediately hit you once you port in or when troops are returning. Give yourself a little time to be able to react. The smart thing to do is like send out 3 camps plus the troops you'll be sending in the rally, and you have one more troop march. This way, if you've got everything sheltered, at least you can garrison or you can reinforce a teammate of yours, either if he needs it or so you can avoid getting hit by someone porting in and attacking you. So remember, always keep that one extra army handy, because you might be in for an unpleasant surprise. Now, as usual, I will cut out the boring part and the waiting part and take you right to where the rally lands. Small spoiler alert, and keep this in mind, unfortunately, IMPI, he shielded before our attack got there. As you can see, we actually knew he was on, but we were kind of hoping he might take the first hit. To be totally honest with you, it was a bit disappointing as far as him shielding, because it would be nice to have this attack in and get a nice report from it. But the fact is that I wasn't too bothered because Barksdale had found another open target from RPR, smaller in might of course, but this rally was going to go on till the end. I've actually got the report, and as you can see, it's Ryan I, or whatever his name is. He's up in the corner, and I will show you in a second in the next screenshot, so we can go over his gear a bit, and then we'll check out his leader formation and see what went wrong and what was done correctly. Here is the screenshot of his hero and his gear. I don't want to get into the hero part just yet. I want you to take a quick peek at his gear. Now, I've gone over this in the past videos, so check them out if you want more information, but he's basically got research gear loaded at the moment, so I'm guessing he's got as well, what is it, research talents or farm talents, whatever you want to call it. The fact is that this image plus him having an unsheltered leader and troops and no anti-scout is just a win-win situation for us, which means a lot of losses for him and again very few losses for us. Something I really wonder about is the fact that lately RPR has not been sending reinforcements to the people that are getting rallied. I don't understand the reason why. It might just be the timing. I really hope it is. Now, as you can see, the attack landed. This guy dropped almost about 26 million might, if I recall correctly. We can check it out. No, it's 21 million, and he's got 616k dead troops, and these were all, as you can see in the report, T3 dead troops. Now let's go really fast over his heroes. He's got Dark Follower as his main hero. He's got Oathkeeper, Prima Donna, Elementalist, and Sea Squire. Now these guys are okay up to a point. Sea Squire and Oathkeeper both provide an infantry attack boost, which is good to have in your garrison. Now Elementalist and Prima Donna both provide a siege attack and siege defense boost. Now these actually are worthless. They might be good if you have a lot of siege, but it's preferable that you put in infantry, cavalry, and ranged boosted heroes, because this is the majority of the troops that are usually left in a castle or used. Now the worst of all is Dark Follower. Now he provides a research boost and training speed boost plus something else I can't recall at the moment, but the fact is that he gives no army boost whatsoever, so he's just as bad as having Trickster. Honestly, I don't get it why players of this caliber, 99 million and above and a bit below too, who have been playing this game for so long and have spent so much time and money on this, haven't been able to sort out or research a bit. I mean, honestly, it doesn't take much time to find out what troops are the best to use as garrison, so they can at least provide and give up a fight when being rallied or attacked. Don't take this on the wrong way. I really feel for these guys because I haven't spent the money I'm guessing they have spent. I'm mostly a free-to-play player, so it really bothers me and I feel bad for them when I see them getting hit and zeroed in the end. Now before I move on to our next rally, I was able to get the landing of FRX's rally against RPR. They saw us fighting them off, so they ported in and actually rallied this guy Kingsman. Now I won't go over his gear and all that. You can see it was construction gear, but the thing is that shout out these guys because I really appreciate the fact that they actually shared the screenshots with me from the attack on this guy Kingsman. So you can see his dead troops, you can see the heroes he used, which were basically okay heroes, but he had a lot of dead troops and thus he had them unsheltered, so it cost him quite a bit. Now moving on, we found this guy from KOS, so we saw he was unsheltered and we poured it in to actually hit him. The fun fact is that FRX actually followed us. This all happened on the same day now, keep in mind. So they were going to be double rallying with us. This guy actually did get hit, and as you can see, KOS is sending in reinforcements. So they don't go against this as RPR has been doing lately, like not sending any troops in to help out the guy getting rallied. So shout out to these guys, cause it's always good to support your teammate, even if you do know that he might be a lost cause. We will check his gear real fast after the attack lands. And this guy was actually in war gear. Now, I'm not very good with the pay to acquire gear as far as the gear you can get from the big guy packs, but I do think they provide some army attack boosts, which is good to have, because if you're geared up this way, plus his hero composition, which was actually good, then you have a fighting chance, or at least you can deal damage up against anyone rallying you. The thing that hurt us here is the fact that we didn't have a full rally, but we were excited and we wanted to get this first rally off and hit him and try and get some damage. It was amazing that we were actually able to burn him and inflict damage. I thought we were going to fail this first attack. Now you can see he had a 10 million might drop loss and we had a 13 million might. Now he did have reinforcements, so that wasn't all his troops dead. We will go through them really fast, so you can see he's got some dead T1, which are used as meat shields or buffers, whatever each player calls them. So like I mentioned, we were double rallying KOS with the help of FRX. So you can see their rally is approaching just a few maybe seconds, or it might have been a minute longer till they actually got there. Now I cut out the whole boring part of them walking to the target. The fact is that the attack lands and they also kill a bunch of his troops as well. Shout out to them for sharing the reports for me, and I was able to put them in the video. So you see he's got a 16 million might drop and 800k dead troops. You can see the composition, T4, T3 and T1 troops getting cleaned out since infirmaries are actually filled up. Now I've sped up, Barksdale ported right next to KOS, so our second rally was already taking off. I actually sent in a T1 troop so I could get this report for the video, cause my troops hadn't returned yet. So let's check the reports. You can see that there's a 25 million might drop for him and a 690k troops dead. Those of course are all his, and he had a few reinforcements that were wounded. You can see T4s and T3s are getting cleaned out and whatever is left of T1s, and you can check the numbers of the wounded troops for yourselves as the reports flash through the screen. Now a funny fact is that someone actually garrisoned him. You will see this in my next report. I don't know why people do this. Keep in mind though that garrisoning someone that's getting rallied actually provides nothing. You see, the guy had a 4.8 million might drop and we had barely 2k dead troops. So no reason to go in and just fill up your beds with troops that provide nothing. Either reinforce or stay out of it. Now I don't know what the exact reason is, but I actually missed FRX's rally on KOS. That was basically the one to clean out most of the troops. The good thing, and like I've said before, they actually shared the reports with me, so I've got them and you can check them as they pop on your screen as we speak. So we can check the might drop. You see he's got a 25 million might drop and 11k troops left. Now unfortunately I didn't get this on video, but Barksdale and FRX came in, solo attacked him and cleaned out those 11k left. I'm not sure who really got the leader, so that's why I mentioned both their names. Before I sign off though, I want to share with you guys this next clip in which Caesar decided to solo 1.7 million troops. This guy is just insane. So I'll let you enjoy the rest of the video. Before I sign off, please rate, comment and subscribe and share with your fellow teammates if you like what you've seen. Always remember to have fun while playing this game, guys. Thank you for watching. Silent out.